Guys, this is McPherson Square, nicknamed Syringe Park, a place where you literally walk on syringes. There are just oceans of them here. When I say oceans, that's not an exaggeration. In the grass, on the asphalt, syringes everywhere. Syringes, or these orange caps from syringes. Every bench is literally occupied by people using drugs. And yet, right in the center of this park, there's actually a library, which is the most paradoxical thing. A house of knowledge. Sir, can you explain what you're doing?
I'm getting my bong ready, cleaning the pipe, getting all the crap out of it so it's clean when I pack the dope. I want it clean.
And this pipe, what is it for? Meth?
Yeah, for everything.
For everything?
Anything and everything.
But what do people use most often?
Dope.
Dope?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. And trank?
Trank.
In the United States, dope can refer to different substances. But specifically in Kensington, it's most often a mix of heroin with various chemicals. And trank, scientifically known as xylazine, is the most terrifying substance circulating here. A cheap tranquilizer for horses, it was first mixed into other drugs and later sold on its own. It destroys brain function, causes organs to die. But the most visible effect of trank is that people literally start rotting alive and falling apart. This is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life. The guy is missing half of his lower leg. Yet he injects into the same spot, paying absolutely no attention to the people around him or to my camera. What is this? Is this trank?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Your leg is almost completely rotten. You'll lose it if you keep going.
I don't give a shit.
Honestly, I feel sick. I feel really bad. I'm dizzy, nauseous from what I just saw. I can barely stand. This is so terrifying. When I came closer, I saw the syringe going straight into the rotting wound.
What's the difference between all these drugs? I mean, trank, fentanyl.
I don't use fentanyl. And I don't touch trank because I see what it does to people.
What exactly?
It eats them alive. Their flesh literally breaks down, and they keep injecting this shit into the same wound that it causes, the wound that trank creates. It's insane. This is just brutal. People turn into zombies instantly. The Walking Dead.
What happened to your hands?
It's trank, yeah. And it doesn't even have to rot where I inject. I can inject anywhere on my body, and the trank comes out somewhere else.
And what I see on your face, that's also from trank?
Less.
Some residents of Kensington don't look like zombies at all. To my surprise, I meet a well-groomed man. How old are you?
I'm 57.
57?
Yes.
Some people call this place Zombieland. What do you think about that?
I think drug use is an illness. These aren't bad people.
But as soon as I stepped away, the same man started smoking something.
Hi. Damn it. Did you smoke it all and leave nothing for me? You got any more questions?
What did you just do? You used something just now, right?
Yeah.
What was it?
Heroin.
And literally a minute later, it was like he had been replaced. The transformation was so fast and so severe that at first I thought he was just overheating in the blazing sun. Are you okay?
Yes.
Do you need help?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
It looked like you needed help because you were falling. In just a few seconds, the connection to reality is lost, and the look in the eyes goes out like a light being switched off. An absolutely unbelievable transformation. Just 10 minutes ago, we were talking and he was completely normal. Then he ran off to get a dose. This place is a 100% location to see that drugs are pure evil, absolute evil. To see what they do to people. They kill them right before your eyes. What do you think when people call this place Zombieland?
Zombies, you can see yourself what we're like here. Some people are bent in half, bodies lying around, people getting robbed. Total madness happens here, constantly, all the time. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a fun place, but if you end up here, it's very dangerous. Be careful, they can kill you.
Kill me?
Yeah, no one will notice.
Do you think I'll get killed if I keep filming here?
If you don't film the dealers, you'll be fine. They don't want to be filmed.
This part of life has never been shown before. This is absolute rock bottom. There's metal over there, the railroad tracks. People live everywhere along them. There are syringes everywhere here. Pipes scattered around. Another syringe. This is the very, very bottom. The bottom of the bottom. We're by the railway lines, where many residents of Kensington sleep in makeshift shacks. This is also something like their business district. Man, why are you burning jeans? Why not wood or something else?
It's to hide the black smoke, because burning wires is illegal in Philadelphia. But if you burn them first, you can sell them for more money. That's why.
When did you start doing this?
About 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And how do you feel now?
How do I feel?
Yes.
Numb. Yeah.
I started using because I missed my daughter, and then
What happened to your daughter?
Her mother told her to stay away from me. We started arguing and all that. And that's when the addiction started. I began with prescription painkillers, but they stopped working, so I got hooked on dope.
And right now, what do you feel? You just used. What are you feeling?
I just feel dull. My feelings are blunted, and I'm drifting. I'm drifting somewhere. I tried to quit once, but recently I lost my brother about 2 months ago, and I started again.
What helped you quit back then?
I got locked up. In prison. And when I got out, I didn't want to use anymore.
What did you go to prison for? What did you do?
Well, I was using...
Robbery?
What?
Did you rob someone or something?
No. I was using and I hit a store, basically.
Robbed a store?
Yes.
What did you take?
Electronics and anything I could sell.
And what did you do with it? Where did you take it when you robbed the store? Where did you sell it?
On the street.
Right here?
Anywhere.
Right before our eyes, the man is losing consciousness and his grip on reality. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you. I was thinking because, for me, I wouldn't wish this life on anyone. Some people use for fun. I started because of the pain I was in. You understand? Before all this, I had a job and a normal life. I was a climber. I cleaned windows on skyscrapers. But being separated from my daughter, I felt pain, and I decided to numb it by getting high. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, they're in this state. You don't really need to be afraid of them. They're super harmless.
Okay.
They're in their own world. They won't even notice you filming if you just walk past them.
I'm hungry. Give me some money.
You're hungry, you say?
I'm starving. There's no food.
And what are you going to do?
I'm gonna use this shit. I've got fentanyl.
Can you explain this? You say you're hungry, but you still choose drugs instead of food.
The drugs are free. They just gave them to me.
Okay. Do you live here?
I live here.
How did you end up here?
My whole life led me here.
Sorry, I'm not really thinking straight.
Do you know this place is called Syringe Park?
Yes.
Right here.
Syringe Park, yeah?
But I don't call it that. You know why? Because I grew up on that street over there for more than 30 years. And for me, it's not Syringe Park, it's McPherson Park.
What was this place like when you were growing up here?
Nothing like what it is now. There were businesses here, all kinds of companies, little shops. Everything you see abandoned now was open when I grew up here. We moved here in 1999, and when we arrived, everything was working. There wasn't this kind of shit. The city pushed all of this here.
How do you find money to buy your drugs?
I hustle. Look, I sell this. Syringes, I sell them. Or I beg. I ask for money. That's how I save up for a dose. This is what I sell to get high. $3 or $4. On a bad day, I sell them for $1 each.
But I heard you can get them for free.
Yeah, by exchanging them. But for that, you need a special card to be allowed to do it. You collect them, used syringes off the street, like these. You collect and put them in a bottle. You bring them, and they give you new ones.
The program of exchanging used syringes for new ones was created to fight disease. But in reality, it became one of the mechanisms that finances Zombieland. Syringes turned into a kind of local currency for people who have nothing.
My parents got me hooked on this. I was 11 when my mom first sent me to a drug dealer. My mom is from here originally, and my dad moved here later. My mom was on heroin, and she injected me too when I was little.
Your mother injected you?
Yes.
So your first shot was given to you by your own mother?
Yes. She was having sex with a drug dealer to get drugs for herself.
And the police again. The police don't really do anything here, right?
Not really, but they do try. With the new mayor, it seems like they've started doing something. I even saw them come here to a guy on the curb and arrest him for selling drugs. But people here are so used to this freedom. I mean, we can use anywhere, inject in the middle of the street, smoke crack right in front of cops. Before, the cops would at most ask me to suck them off and then leave me alone. Now, they've actually started arresting people with the new mayor. They say they'll clean up Kensington. I don't think they'll succeed.
Neighborhoods like Kensington exist in Los Angeles and Seattle. I showed them in other episodes about the US. As well as in San Francisco, New York, and many other cities, as if deliberately created Zombielands. But in horror movies, zombies eventually break out of their cages. The residents of Kensington also began spreading across the city, first into the metro. Here's a man, without any shame at all, packing a crack pipe, lighting it, and smoking right on the station platform. Moments later, he's already talking to spirits. Do you understand that one day this will kill you?
Yes, it scares me. But listen, I don't have anyone left. I'm on the street.
And, like, I don't really think about myself anymore.
The thing is that police are driving by. Look, the police are driving by. Do they not care?
They don't give a shit.
They don't do anything?
No.
If they see you injecting, what do they do?
They just pass by.
Sometimes they intervene. Sometimes they do something, but it's rare.
The police car just drives away. Everyone here is selling, dealing, injecting. The officer drives past, waits at the traffic light, and leaves. Paradoxically, at night, the police booth becomes something like a gathering spot for street residents. Bro, what are you doing, bro?
Right now? Actually, I'm not on trank or fentanyl. But right now, I'm fine, bro. But I'm planning to switch to trank because the girl I was with for 8 years, I lied to her. Lied, bro.
And now she finally left me.
The police walk by, just look and do nothing.
They'll leave. They don't bother us.
Maybe you shouldn't? Maybe you should stop? Don't. Maybe you stop right now and don't do it?
Huh?
Maybe you should quit and stop injecting from this moment on.
No, I have to inject, bro. What, are you gonna say it's illegal?
I'm just asking if you want to stop.
Now or forever?
Now and forever.
Well, I can. I'm sure I can. Look, I can put this away for a minute. And you want to ask me questions, right?
I started asking him questions and talking to him, thinking that it would distract him, that he would put the syringe away and actually stop. But it was self-deception, both his and mine. It wouldn't be true to say that the police do nothing. Individual officers working in this area save lives every single day. Officer, may I ask you something? You literally saved that man's life. How often does this happen?
All the time.
Hey, stop!
Bye. Listen, no hanging around here, folks. Don't hang around here, please.
Under the law, local police can do little more than confiscate syringes and ask people to disperse. Why doesn't the police do anything?
Honestly, this question concerns everyone. It's especially confusing for visitors and immigrants, myself included. In the US, the laws are simply structured this way. Even if police are on duty here, even if they see drug users, most of the time, they're not legally allowed to do anything.
Around Kensington, an entire system of social programs has formed. Syringe exchanges, safe injection sites, street medical care, and food distribution. Most of these programs are private. Ordinary people or churches come here out of compassion to help local residents.
We give these people water and food. Otherwise, they'll die from dehydration. We came from a church in Manchester.
Do you do this every day or?
Once a month, every month.
We came from the town of Manchester.
We'd like to come every week, but it's quite far from our county.
So you come here specifically to help the local residents?
Yes. We love these people. They're our friends.
Even migrants and their children help the residents of Kensington. You help these people, right?
I don't speak English.
I speak a little Spanish. Not very well.
Great.
I'm a blogger. I'm filming here. So you help people here?
Yes.
We are pastors.
My wife and I came here to help people.
I see you're here with children.
And with my wife.
Aren't you afraid to bring your children here?
No.
Not dangerous here?
No, it's not dangerous. The real danger is not helping people. That's the only danger in this world.
See, they're handing out salads to people here. These are peas. Yeah, I'm just filming what you're giving out to people. Tomatoes. There's even fresh mango. What do you feel about this place?
I don't focus on what it looks like. I try to feel with my soul what God has prepared for this place. We don't live by what we see. We live by what we feel, by the Spirit of God. He is everywhere, and we know that God will change this place.
Do you think God can help?
I absolutely 100% know that He can help. I'm sure of it.
In my opinion, this is wrong. They're only making things worse. They're creating conditions for addicts to stay here permanently. Because here, addicts can find shelter. They can find free doses, they can find food, supplies, even syringes, toothbrushes, and so on. Anything at all, for free.
But on the other hand, this is Christian compassion. They're doing this out of Christian values. The idea that you should help those in need.
Yes, on the one hand, but to me, it feels like they're also doing this for themselves, to create that feeling inside that they've done something good.
Out of a sense of mercy and care, there are also groups of people in Kensington who interfere with bloggers and journalists coming here to film. To be honest, I can understand those who tried to stop me from filming. They come here to feed people, to treat their wounds, to help them. And it's unpleasant for them to see how bloggers from all over the world come here to make another video that will get millions of views. To them, we are not very different from drug dealers who profit from local addiction. Realizing this, I thought for a long time about whether I should publish this video at all. I even considered deleting it. Then I thought my video doesn't kill anyone and doesn't put anyone on drugs. On the contrary, I'm trying to show you what consequences can come from actions that some people consider harmless. Using something for fun with friends or to numb pain. If even one person, after seeing all this, says to themselves, "No, I'll consider that publishing this video was worth it." And I also want to ask you, if you have children, friends, loved ones, hug them. Talk to them honestly. Don't scold them if you don't understand their actions, but try to understand and become their support. Because everyone I met in Kensington lost that support at some point and tried to find it in drugs. And it's not there. I often ask you to like my videos, but today, like your loved ones instead. Subscribe to your children and friends and start listening to them every day. I'm still not sure that I'm doing the right thing by publishing this video. What do you think?